So that's why Twilight will always have a special place.
Okay.
Because like I said, it is easy reading.
That's understandable.
You know, past chemotherapy time, so.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's like
it's the sparkly
Twilight
vampires,
put to good.
Yeah.
How do they actually describe it in the books, though?
That their skin sparkles like diamonds.
That actually sounds kind of neat on the page, really. But
it was still
a live action,
silly.
a live portrayal of it sounds kind of goofy. It looks incredibly goofy.
To me, it was just still kind of silly because I guess their skin becomes more like rock or something.
Okay.
When they become vampires.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be something relatively fun to read on the page.
Yeah,
it's a different take on vampires. I understand
like
that.
and like I said, it was just very easy to read, and the characters are interesting, and so I really like that. And then I got back into the vampires, and that's when I started reading so many series of vampires, and started watching all the shows. And
I've thought about trying to pick up the Harry Potter novels because I stopped at the fourth one, and I just kind of lost interest.
I've actually thought about going back and rereading those this week. That's so weird you bring that up.
See, there's Half-Blood Prince.
Well, if I were you, I would go back reread and start
the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I read 1 through 4 pretty religiously. I remember quite a bit from them, actually.
But I mean, those aren't hard reads either. They're very entertaining.
No. I guess maybe 4th through the 7th are probably long. The Goblet of Fire was long. It was easy to read, but it was long.
My least favorite one was the last book.
The Deathly Hallows. What's the 6th one? Half-Blood Prince, then... Oh, no, it's Order of the Phoenix, then Half-Blood Prince.
So, I'll give you one little spoiler about
what happened?
Deathly Hallows.
Okay,
One little the first half of the book is them traipsing around the woods. I'm not telling you what they're doing. It's just them traipsing around the woods.
Okay.
And that was so monotonous for me. I was like, read. And then when you get a second half book, you're like, wow, this is awesome. But I'll tell you, like, getting through that first half.
It's 2 parts, isn't it? There's 2 books.
No. They just made 2 movies.
Okay.
Getting through the first half of that book was really painful.
Okay.
For me. But getting to the second half made it worth it.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't like the films at all, really.
I don't dislike them.
I don't know. I actually looked up what made me think.
They're one of the ones that are closer to the books that I've seen of a lot of.
Yeah, they are. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it.
What I get annoyed with is it feels like the first movie is always really close to the book.
Yeah.
For young adult novels.
Yeah.
And then they take the series in different directions usually.
Right. But
like, I don't know, The Maze Runner, have you seen the movies? Probably not.
No.
They are nothing like the books. Like, all they basically have is the characters' names.
I don't even know what The Maze Runner is, to be perfectly honest. I'm just being frank.
It's a dystopian society filled with children. It's
that
one of those.
Sounds scary. That sounds kind of scary, really.
It's one of those.
Sounds like Children of the Corn on a massive global scale.
So yeah, it's one of those things that I like. One of the series, you know.
Okay, I don't know. I saw clips online of some of the films that just kind of sparked my interest. Maybe I'll pick it up again. But
go for it. What else do you have to do?
Not much.
See,
but
you're not playing Pokemon Go. You're not doing anything. Just read a book. I guess it's not like depressing and hipster.
Yeah. I don't know, because one character, Luna Lovegood, just seeing her on the movie, this is a character I want to love, but she's depressing me. Because all I'm seeing is like a girl who was marked by death at an early age, and now she's misunderstood forever by her peers.
The book, you don't get that sense of. The only character that I loved in the book and I loved in the movies, but I don't think that they portrayed the sympathy he deserved, was Neville.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Because you don't in the final book, you find out some stuff about Neville that you didn't know before that they don't put in the movie, and that made me mad.
Badass than you thought.
Yeah, and I loved Neville's character. He's my favorite Harry Potter character.
Like very sympathetic.
Like most people like Hermione or one of them. And I'm like, or Harry, and I'm like, no, man, Neville's my guy.
I don't know. I'm kind of more drawn to Snape. The more I'm hearing.
I've always hated him.
I didn't really care for him, but I don't know. I think that's something that's just, I don't know. I guess it's affected me.
Because he's joyless and he lives a joyless life.
No,
so
just
you relate.
Villains are interesting.
Yeah.
They're usually just more interesting than the main character. Ultron. Hence Ultron. Yeah. I guess we should share this story since Sheila named my car Ultron.
Yeah.
I realized that I've never seen Avengers: Age of Ultron, And
Joyless.
Sheila and Todd like to say that I have no joy, but I usually just kind of think they're mean. You know. But when I realized I hadn't seen this movie, I looked up one clip where Ultron wakes up and sort of introduces himself to the Avengers.
Mhm.
And by the end of that 3-minute clip, I was rooting for Ultron. I was just sort of like, this guy gets it. He's awesome. He's a robot, but he's not bad.
He's not a robot.
Well, he's like an AI, basically, right?
Well, yeah, he's like a creation.
Yeah, he's Tony Stark made him, right?
Yeah.
Correct? Okay. So yeah, he's an AI who's trying to like take over a physical body. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's more or
like
less
the
his
whole
main
point,
goal of the movie. Yeah.